By the way, since I made some self-indulgent videos, it made me think of the lessons that, just here's straight from the mouth of God. I do have a very strong sense of self, and here's why. What is yourself? Well, what are the things that everyone with a soul cares about? What is right? What is wrong? What is true? How do things work, and how do they not work? So, arguing with people to try to change their mind to win, that is how things don't work. If you don't believe me, get on Twitter. Then come back. And if you still don't believe me, then you're stupid because you just saw the proof. See, the hardest thing in life is knowing what's right, which is why it's a constant thing you have to learn. And I know that sucks, but it is what you have to do. And it's what I've done. So I can't say that I've always been right about things, but when I am right, I'm as immovable as a rock because I'm right. The hard thing in life is all of that stuff where there's no clear right and wrong. That's why my Aunt Vicky believing in me was such a blessing, because there's a clear right thing to do. Come through for her by succeeding, and then going and visiting her and telling her how much it meant to me that she believed in me and how much of a difference that it made. That's the right thing to do. And so that's what I did until such time it was disproven that she believed in me. Then I stopped, because that's right. The French girl thinks, oh yeah, it's a beautiful fucking girl, just totally in love with me, cyber stalks me and shit. Seems like somebody I could spend the rest of my life with. I mean, she wouldn't divorce me, She's one of the really empathetic, so she'd find me addictive like candy. Clear right thing to do. Get my life together, go back, propose. This is weird. And the annoying thing about people when there's a clear right and wrong and I'm doing what is clearly right is when they make it about any other thing, and it's like there is no other thing to me. I have a strong sense of self because my sense of self is taking care of business, the things that all people with a soul care about. What's right, what's wrong, what's true, what works, what doesn't work. I don't even bother explaining that thing about why I didn't get grades to other people, because they're such motherfucking simpletons. Their mind immediately gets distracted by things that are irrelevant to how it actually works. I've explained how it works, and it's so simple. You want your kid to get good grades. If they're getting good grades, praise that shit. Because if you don't, they will probably stop if they have a functional mind. It's how it works. That's why kids get good grades. They might convince themselves of all kinds of shit later in life, but that doesn't change the fact that that is how it works. And no amount of anything will change that is how it works. And I'm explaining this shit to my dad as a kid, but he's a fucking idiot, so, what can I do? This is very simple about the teachers haranguing me about getting good grades, but okay, what is the purpose of school? It is to build a knowledge base for life. Well, how do you know that knowledge base is built? Well, there's these things called tests. So, if you pass every test, 100% on each one, and usually a knowledge surpassing that which is tested, then you have succeeded at school. You've learned. That is how it works. No amount of anything changes that is how it works. People are just always distracted, just stupid fucking shit. And it is because somebody pressured them into doing something at some point, and then they start thinking things that don't even make any kind of sense. So far down the goddamn rabbit hole, they can't even see the simple fucking reality of shit. And these are just the big examples and early examples. Every day, though, this is why I don't talk to people. any more than I have to. Because they're going to be applying some low-key pressure for me to believe some shit. Actually, it has gotten better with life, because I think there's something about my demeanor and bearing, maybe, that says, this isn't going to work on this guy. I don't know. So life has been getting better in that way. I like to complain, but still, it's not gone away completely. It's like, well, I mean, if you've gone from lifting 1,000-pound barbells every day to just doing, curling 40-pound weights every day, it's like you're still tired of lifting weights. I really do think that the greatest lesson I've learned in life is not to argue. You know that whole sexism is wrong, let's do these sexist things? I mean, it was fascinating. My responses to it were amusing, built a pretty big audience and all that shit. But then the feminists are like, no, women can't be sexist, and it's like, oh, let me stop you right there. It's wrong to waste people's time, and the thing is, I have a functioning mind, so whatever malarkey you're about to say, it's not gonna work, so have a nice day. Not say that, just don't engage with it at all.